Well, here's we go ahead and shut off the old air conditioner real quick, in case it's making a little noise behind my voice. It's already cooled down in here enough. So the other day, Rudy Giuliani says, "Oh, wait till you hear about what was it? Hang on, where's my mouse? Not Ukraine. Where is it? Or is this not even the one I was going to read to you guys? There was another state and or country, and Rudy said, "Oh, wait till you hear about this." Oh, it's just something I heard. That's breaking today, actually. It had what was the other country? Anyways, I don't know if this is attached to it, but this is something else. Something else. And there's a little bonus at the end about the judge. I'm gonna have to have you to quick look surprised on that one. So this is from the Daily Caller, dailycaller.com. You don't get more politically connected. Participants in securities fraud scam touted links to Hunter Biden. Again, court documents show that participants in a multi-million-dollar securities fraud scheme touted links to politically connected Hunter Biden. The documents, which have not been previously reported, are part of a case involving a $60 million fraud against the Wakpamni Lake Community Association, an affiliate of the Oglala Sioux tribe. Now here I am trying to find treasure and stuff to help some of these Indians out. Boy, I got my work cut out for me. They're still being taken advantage of, apparently. Joe Biden's in the house. Text messages and phone call recordings show participants in the scheme bragging about their access to Biden, who is not accused of wrongdoing. Participants in a multi-million-dollar scheme to defraud an American Indian tribe touted links to Hunter Biden and his business associate, Devin Archer, according to court documents the Daily Caller News Foundation reviewed. Biden, though, at least right now, is not accused of any wrongdoing in this case, which centered on a fraudulent $60 million bond offering involving the Wakpamni Lake Community Association, an affiliate of the Sioux tribe, Oglala Sioux tribe to be specific. But the documents, reported here for the first time, shed light on how associates saw Biden during a period when his father, Joe Biden, served as vice president. And the quote was, this guy Cooney, "The guy that I brought to the table, Devin Archer, is the biggest whale of anyone. He's running. The guy was on the effing front page of the Wall Street Journal. He's on the board of Burisma." Oh, the Ukrainian firm that Joe Biden was also on. Hunter, and he says, Hunter Biden works for him. So we've got the top level politicos with us. All of my guys is as top tier as it gets. And so, well, but you see that this is who we're dealing business with. But, but he says you don't get more politically connected and make people more comfortable with that. And there's a lot of crap I do without Sugarman, just so you know. And then someone named Crafton says, "Oh, no, that's good." Federal prosecutors in Manhattan filed charges in the case on March 11th, 2016, against 7 individuals, including Galanitz, Cooney, that guy I just read you, Cooney, and Archer. Remember, Archer was, quote-unquote, Hunter's boss, according to him, with Burisma stuff. Hunter Biden and Archer, who was an advisor to John Kerry's presidential campaign in 2004, were partners in Rosemont Seneca Bahoy, an asset management firm. In 2014, Hunter Biden and Archer joined the board of Burisma Holdings. You know that one, the Ukrainian energy firm. Hunter Biden's position in the board has drawn criticism from President Donald Trump and his allies because Joe Biden at the time served as Obama's, chief liaison to Ukraine, and it was his vice president. Financial documents released in the Archer case show that Burisma Holdings was making bi-monthly payments of $83,333 to Rosemont Seneca. A jury convicted Archer. Again, Archer's Biden's boss. That's what the guy was commenting and saying. So keep that in mind. A jury convicted Archer on June 28th last year, 2018, on conspiracy and securities fraud. A jury, not the judge, a jury, that son of a bitch is guilty. But Judge Ronnie Abrams overturned the conviction on November 15th, 2018, saying that there was, insufficient evidence to show that Archer was aware of the bond fraud. So doing what I always do, I wonder who appointed this lady, or I thought it was a guy at first, Ronnie Abrams. Judge of the United States District Court for the SDNY, Southern District of New York, the most corrupt part of our country when it comes to the courts, the law, any damn thing. Assumed office March 23rd, 2012. Appointed by Barack Obama. Shocker. Preceded by Louis A. Kaplan. Born 1968, she's aged 50 to 51. New York City, New York. Spouses Greg Andres. Mother Ephrat Abrams. Father Floyd Abrams. Relatives Dan Abrams. Brother Dan Abrams. Let me click on that name. Dan Abrams, 66, is an American web entrepreneur and television presenter who serves as the chief legal affairs anchor for ABC News. Oh, that one. Shocker. You see how everybody's effing connected? You want to be a lawyer? You want to be a doctor? You want to be You have to be handpicked by the club to get to these positions. And when you're handpicked by the club, when they give you the little wink, wink, hey, we're sending one of our guys over there for a trial. Oh, the lower court jury trial. Oh, yeah. Found them guilty. Well, that's okay, because the judge has the power to overturn that type of conviction. Nope. Jury, you got it wrong. No. We got it right. We heard all the evidence. So this guy's smoking gun. He's as guilty as can be. No. I don't think he could have known the bond deal was a fraud. And for that reason, I'm overturning your decision. This is exactly what the Democrats are trying to do right now. You all voted for Donald Trump? Yes, we did. He won. We're trying to return, the jury has spoken. We voted. We're the jury. We spoke. We want that guy as our president. No. Handpicked Democratic bastards. Pelosi and the rest of them. Schiff, Schumer, Nadler, these bastards. We're going to impeach. We're going for impeachment. On what grounds? Well, let us impeach him first, and then you'll find out what grounds it was on. Like the healthcare plan. Let us pass it first, and then you'll see what's in it. Christmas? Like Christmas? I get to open a present not even a day early. Christmas Eve. Can I open one present? No? Gotta wait till Christmas? Okay. Boy, my parents never let me down. I got something every year that I wanted. Can't wait to see a big pile of crap. Healthcare, affordable healthcare, ACA, Affordable Care Act. I'm forced to get insurance, and if I don't, I get fined a penalty. Is this April Fool's present or Christmas present? Because I'm not so sure. So she, relatives, Dan Abrams, shocker. James Comey's daughter also works, I believe, in that same Southern District of New York as an attorney general. I'm pretty sure. James Comey, daughter. We're going to look. James Comey, daughter. Maureen Comey. Assistant United States Attorney. 2. Southern District of New York. Oh, shocker. Gosh, how did I know this? Oh, gosh, I must be psychic. Nope, not even kind of. So the judge, handpicked by Obama, related to fake news, Dan Abrams, etc. Like I said, you are handpicked to be in the club. And when you're handpicked, that also means you better toe the line. When one of our guys is in trouble, you get him out of trouble. You follow? And she is just doing her job. Ronnie Abrams. Married to, again, spouse Greg Andres. And isn't it interesting? All these top level people, the female keeps her last name, the man, my wife's last name is my last name. She didn't keep her old last name. Why do they do that at the top echelon of society? We're married, but I'm keeping my last name. Well, but don't you want to, nope, okay. So, interestingly enough, Greg Andres' spouse, Let's go take a look at him. First time I clicked that link today, so I have no idea what I'm about to read you. Is an American attorney, shocker, who most notably served as an assistant special counsel. Oh, for Russian interference in the 2016 United States election under Robert Mueller. Are you starting to see the connection of this freaking spider web? This one's married to that one's father's that one. They changed all their name. All right, I'll keep my last name, you keep your last name, so we're separate so people can't try to track this stuff down as easy. Except there's a little problem. With a couple clicks of a button, I can find anything on the damn internet. You mean to tell me that this judge who's married to a lawyer, and that lawyer was an assistant special counsel for Russian interference on the Mueller probe? And she found a guy that a jury found guilty, reversing that not guilty, tied to Hunter Biden, tied to the Ukrainian scam. In this case, they effing scammed the American Indians. Wow. What else do we have? He previously served as a Deputy Assistant Attorney General for the Criminal Division of the Department of Justice from 2010 to 12, an Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, where he rose to the Chief of the Criminal Division and a partner at Davis, Polk, and Wardell. While at Eastern District, he prosecuted numerous members of the Bonanno crime family. Bonanno? And was at least, who's that? Well, that was probably, what was it, guys? That Comey had killed in prison recently. Lefty, something or another. That was probably their competition. Get rid of their competition. And was at least twice subject to assassination plots by family boss Vincent Basciano. In early January 2005, federal witness Joseph Massino, while serving time at Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center. It's not the same place where old Epstein went missing and died or whatever, was it? Twice recorded Basciano on a wire conspiring to kill Andres. In 2006, August, after something had been transferred to that correctional facility, a fellow inmate passed on a hit list of 5 individuals authored by Basciano to federal authorities, including Andres, Eastern District Judge Nicholas Garfield, and 3 mafia informants. While serving as Deputy Assistant Attorney General, Andres oversaw criminal fraud prosecutions and foreign bribery investigations under the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. And among the prosecutions brought by Andres from this office is that of then billionaire and Antiguan knight Sir Alan Stanford, who was sentenced to 110 years in prison and forced to forfeit billions of dollars in assets in relation to his $8 billion Ponzi scheme. Andres was the 16th attorney hired by special counsel's office when appointed by Mueller. He went to Notre Dame, Chicago. Oh, okay, anything interesting? In July 2017, just prior to the announcement of Andres' appointment to the special counsel's office, Abrams, the wife, recused herself from the prior assignment. Oh, no, wait a minute. Whatever. Abrams recused herself from the prior assigned cases of Crew versus Trump. Well, they're going to find out my husband's this guy. He was on the Mueller thing. Oh, okay. In a companion emoluments case, clause lawsuit against Donald Trump. The cases were reassigned to George B. Daniels. What a big cluster F of corruption. Can you see why it's taken Trump so long to get stuff done, to drain the swamp? Everywhere you look, handpicked by the club, married to someone also handpicked by the club, father handpicked club, uncle handpicked, who else we got? Let me go back. That's Dan Abrams, Greg, Andres, who else there were? Father, mother, Floyd Abrams. Let's take a look at Floyd. What do we got on Floyd? The father, born 1936, is an American attorney at Cahill, Gordon, and Rendell. He is an expert at constitutional law, and many arguments in the briefs he has written before the Supreme Court of the United States have been adopted in constitutional law as it relates to the First Amendment and free speech. He is the William J. Brennan Jr. Whoa. What is that? Speaking with John Brennan? He is the William J. Brennan Jr. visiting professor at the Columbia University Graduate School of Journalism. You mean fake news. And Dan Abram. Oh, got it. Fake news. He's Jewish. He learned underground. Okay. Daughter. Yep. Judge Ronnie Abrams. He is a member of the Constitution Project's Liberty and Security Committee and a patron of the Media Legal Defense Initiative. Anything else? Quotes. I don't need quotes. Books. Nothing really there. Nothing that really interests me. How about the mother? Ephrat Abrams. Nothing. Wikipedia does not have an entry on this person, even though it does have a link. Nothing there. So this is interesting. Back to Ronnie Abrams, the judge who found the guy related to Hunter's thing not guilty after the jury found him guilty. Back to her now. Just found something interesting. Notable cases. In 2016, Miss Abrams was assigned to preside over a case in which Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein are accused by the plaintiff of having raped her in the 1990s when the plaintiff was 13 years old. The complaint was voluntarily dismissed without prejudice by the plaintiff in September of 2016. Now, granted, this was all the fake news. I got raped. He funneled me. Fake. Creepy porn star lawyer comes out. I got Stormy Daniels. That's fake. Everything's fake. Proven fake. The whole nonsense about this. Oh, he raped me. He tried to do no, wrong. Oh, he kissed me inappropriately. I don't have video of that. He went like this, the side of your cheek, didn't even touch it. Oh, okay. I'll withdraw that complaint. Right? Everything got shot down. This was right before the election. So it says in 2016, complaint was dismissed in September of 2016. Well, the election happened November the 9th, right, of 2016. Therefore, this was already dismissed before that. September it happened, dismissed, which means the case was brought even before that. Why? To try and get Trump out of the way. Who is assigned to the case? This effing lawyer, or this effing judge. Southern District of New York. In January 2017, Abrams was assigned to preside over a pending case in which Donald Trump, was sued by a nonprofit group, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, over an alleged violation by Trump of the foreign and domestic emolument clauses of the Constitution. July 11, 2017, Judge Abrams recused herself from the case when her husband, Greg Andres, began talks about joining special counsel Robert Mueller's team, which ultimately he did. April 2018, Judge Abrams presided over the trial of an ex-Army sergeant and two other men who were convicted of participating in a murder for hire of a woman in Philippines. Okay. The primary cooperating witness was Paul LaRue, a notorious crime lord who testified about the covert world of mercenary work, as well as selling missile technology to Iran and smuggling weapons to rebels and warlords. Really? 2018 July, Judge Abrams presided over the trial in an action brought by Enriqueta Ravina, a former finance professor at Columbia University's Business School, against Columbia and a more senior tenured professor, Geert Bekaert, for sex discrimination and retaliation. The jury found that Ravina had not been sexually harassed, but that she had been retaliated against by Bekaert, who wrote at least 30 emails calling her evil and crazy, including to a number of industry players at the Federal Reserve Bank, top-tier universities, and economic journals. Interesting. Anyways, let you chew on that for a little bit.